It's a complex world out there, and when it's time to fight hard geometry quizzes and confusing lessons, the most helpless students in the world call upon one man because he only can call on them.
Good morning, angels.
Good morning, Mr. Jameson.
Girls, I have another mission for you. The heiress of Pythagoras, Inc., Midge Kimball, has been kidnapped and has been held captive in room 36, only to be released if class section B passes their chapter 3 test.
We got this.
Okay, Jameson said the most difficult lesson of this chapter is 3.6, finding the distance between parallel lines, because there are many steps you must memorize, and if you trip up on one step, it can ruin the entire outcome of your problem.
Start by finding the equation of line L, which will be perpendicular to the two lines. Plug in the points 0, -3, and the slope -3 to point-slope form to get the equation of the line.
Use a system of equations to determine the point of intersection between lines L and M. Use the distance formula to determine the distance between the 2 points where line L intersects with the other lines. The coordinates of these points are -1.5, 1.5, and 0, -3. After simplifying the distance formula, the answer you get is the distance between the two lines. The most important lesson to know from this chapter is 3.3, slope. This is super important to know because not only do you use slope for a large portion of chapter 3, you can apply it to many other lessons.
To find the slope of a line, use the slope formula, which is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1.
Finally, what we see as the most important, our lesson of choice, is lesson 3.2, angles and transversals, since it is the main focus of chapter 3.
A line that intersects two or more coplanar lines at two different points is called a transversal. When this happens, special angle pairs are formed. Interior angles are on the inside of the parallel lines. Exterior angles are on the outside of the parallel lines. Consecutive interior angles are interior angles that lie on the same side of the transversal. Alternate interior angles are non-adjacent interior angles on opposite sides of the transversal. Alternate exterior angles are non-adjacent angles that are on opposite sides of the transversal. Corresponding angles lie on the same side of the transversal and the same sides of the parallel lines.
Good morning, angels.
Good morning, Mr. Jameson.
I'm so proud of you girls. You did very well with chapter 3. But I have another mission for you, chapter 4.
We're all worn out.
Give it to Crystal, Jeff, Ryan, and Natalia.